Hey friends, imagine being able to set up your own production line right at home in your garage, or even by renting a small warehouse zones. Amazing. Right. Today, I'm going to show you a batch of high potential machines and equipment. They could be food machines, packaging machines, or even industrial processing tools. All of them are perfect for personal operator or small team operations, take up little space, and require a manageable investment. Feeling excited already? If you like today's content, don't forget to subscribe to our channel. Give it a like and leave a comment. Alright, let's dive right in. One popcorn production line. Imagine this. A movie night, a sports game, or a streetcar there is filled with the irresistible aroma of buttery popcorn, and people can't help but buy a big bag. This popcorn production line is the machine that turns that scent into a steady cash flow. It usually includes a hot air popcorn maker, cooling conveyor belt, sifting unit, and seasoning equipment, all in a modular design so you can customize it to your needs. The hot air machine quickly pops kernels at high temperatures, followed by the cooling conveyor to bring the temperature down, then into the seasoning drum for caramel, salty, fruity, or even chocolate-flavored popcorn to roll out continuously. It takes up little space, and a small automated line costs about several thousand to $20,000 USD. If you could sell 500 bags in a day at a festival or fair, your revenue might be $1,500 to $2,500. Of course, the actual numbers depend on your location and foot traffic. The beauty of popcorn is that it appeals to all ages and has virtually no OTOE. You can wholesale the cinemas, amusement parks, and supermarkets, or build your own brand for online sales. To make your product stand out, consider eco-friendly paper tubs or custom-printed packages, attractive and boost brand value. Honestly, this machine could be your scented ticket to the high-margin snack market. Want to see the next food project that can win over tons of fans? Let's keep going. 2. Jam making machine. If breakfast is the warmest moment of the day, fresh bread with sweet jam is the ultimate comfort. This bread and jam making machine can take you from raw ingredients to finished products in one go, bringing a bakery right into your workplace. It can quickly process fruit by blending, peeling, deseeding, and cooking it into jam, while also working with a bread baking module to produce soft bread or jam roll. It supports various fruits: strawberries, blueberries, pineapple, and can make low sugar or sugar-free versions for the health-conscious market. With a moderate footprint and a processing capacity of 500 kilograms hour, it's more than enough for small bakeries or online orders. Ingredients are easy to source. Local farmers markets and fruit wholesalers can be part of your supply chain. The small jar of strawberry jam, if you sold 200 jars a day, could bring in $1,000 to $1,600 in revenue, with even more room for profit. Of course, the actual figure depends on your ingredient, costs, packaging, and sales channels. You could also create seasonal specialties, like mango jam bread in summer and strawberry cream rolls in winter. If you don't want to stick to a single flavor, you could produce multiple jam varieties for retail, doubling your income selling both bread and dandelion jam, so customers can take the taste home. 3. Door and window manufacturing machine. Construction, renovation, real estate, and industries always have demand. A door and window manufacturing machine is your entry ticket into this stable market. This CNC aluminum profile cutting machine can precisely cut aluminum alloy profiles to make various window frames, door frames, and even glass curtain wall edges. You simply secure the profile, input the measurements and cutting angles, and the high-speed rotating blade will cut it cleanly with no burrs or wasted material. From residential remodels to commercial building renovations, durable, attractive, and well-insulated doors and windows are always in demand. The selling price range is huge. A custom door could be a few hundred to over $1,000 depending on features. A machine like this might cost between $5,000 and $15,000. Besides the machine, all you need are aluminum or PVC profiles to get started. If you could produce 10 doors a day, your potential daily revenue could be in the thousands. The door and window business is hardly seasonal, and satisfied customers bring referrals and repeat orders. If you combine this with other processing equipment to offer a full set of door and window solutions, you could become the go-to partner for local construction companies. 4. CNC wood engraving machine. If you love furniture, interior decor, or art pieces, This CNC wood engraving machine will steal your heart. It can do precise 3D carving, hollowing, and cutting on wood boards, MDF, bamboo panels, and more perfect for kitchen cabinet doors, vintage carved headboards, custom signs, or decorative panels. Here's how it works. Design your pattern on a computer, upload it to the CNC control system, and the machine will guide the tool head to carve along the path with millimeter-level precision. Even complex reliefs can be done in one go without manual rework. Customers are increasingly interested in personalized home decor, especially vintage and custom furniture. A finely carved dining table or cabinet door could sell for several times the standard price. If you could make 20 carved panels a day, that's about $1,000 in revenue. Of course, the actual price and profit depend on your material choices, complexity, and sales channels. This equipment is versatile beyond furniture. You can use it for signage, crafts, and even wooden packaging boxes. The opportunities are endless. 5. Chicken slicer. Have you noticed that in fast food chains, BBQ joints, and healthy meal deliveries, chicken breast is always on the menu? It's always sliced evenly and thinly, cooks fast, and looks neat. That's thanks to a chicken slicer, not a chef's knife. This machine can quickly slice whole chicken breasts into uniform P. Fast you blink and miss it. The blades are sharp and durable, designed to minimize waste and keep slices intact. You can also adjust slice thickness for sandwiches, BBQ, or hot pot ingredients. It's easy to clean, most parts are detachable and washable, and meets food-grade safety standards. Compact enough for a food prep kitchen, central kitchen, or small meat processing facility. The market demand is obvious from restaurant supply chains to supermarket cold cases. Chicken slices are a high-frequency product. You could pair this with a vacuum packaging machine to pack the slices for wholesale or retail in the food industry. Speed and consistency win customers. This machine helps you nail both. The next machine will take your food prep business even further. 6. Spiral blanching machine. The name might sound technical, but this machine plays a big role in food processing, especially in prepping fries, vegetables, and noodles. The spiral blancher is an efficiency champ. Raw materials enter the spiral conveyor channel, where hot water quickly blanches them to the right temperature, killing surface bacteria. Blanched items go straight into cooling to prevent overcooking, making the process smooth and efficient. It's perfect for vegetable processors, central kitchens, and semi-prepared food suppliers. You could even integrate it with other equipment for a full production line from washing to packaging. Blanching may seem minor, but it's crucial for food quality and shelf life done well. It boosts your product's value. Next up, we're heading into the high-profit world of beverages. 7. Coffee capsule filling and sealing machine. Every morning, many people's first act is coffee. More and more love capsule coffee on press, and a rich brew is ready. This coffee capsule filling and sealing machine is your ticket into that market. It precisely fills ground coffee into capsules, seals them with aluminum or composite film, locking in aroma and flavor. You can choose molds compatible with major systems like Nespresso or Dolce Gusto. It's fast and accurate, producing thousands of capsules per hour, ideal for small to medium coffee brands or artisan roasters. If you could make 10,000 capsules a day, sales could be $4,000 to $10,000. Of course, actual income depends on bean costs, packaging, and sales channels. Capsule coffee customers are loyal ones. They like your flavor. They keep buying. You can make your own brand or take on contract manufacturing for other coffee shops, earning production fees while expanding your network. Capsules are small, easy to ship, and have a long shelf life, making them export-friendly. Don't underestimate this. Tiny putty can be several times more profitable than a cup of fresh brew. 8. Automatic sewing and hot fix rhinestone machine. Ever seen custom shirts from trendy brands with perfectly aligned bling? Those rhinestones aren't glued by hand, they're done with an automatic sewing and hotfix rhinestone machine. It works simply but efficiently. Load rhinestones or heat transfer embellishments into the hopper. Set your design or path, and the machine will automatically position, heat, press, and sew them in place. Jobs that take hours or days by hand can be finished in minutes, with high precision and low drop rates. Customization is the key to clothing and accessories. You can partner with small clothing studios, dance troupes, and school bands to make performance outfits. No need for big inventory. You can fill downtime with other items like hats, shoes, and bags. It's small enough for a home workshop with low power use and quiet operation. If you have design skills and showcase your work on social media, This could be a steady home-based income source. That little sparkle on clothing could be the order-winning detail. 9. Wooden spoon and fork production line. Acre-friendliness in Europe and the US isn't just a trend, it's standard. Single-use plastic cutlery is banned in many countries, replaced by biodegradable wooden cutlery. This production line lets you tap into that blooming market. The process is straightforward. Wood is cut, pressed, polished, shaped, disinfected, and packaged fully automated. Finished products are smooth, splinter-free, food-safe, and compliant with eco-regulations. These single-use wooden utensils not only replace plastic, but also carry sustainable and green living, appeal allowing for higher pricing. You could start by supplying local coffee shops, restaurants, and dessert shops. These clients might not order huge volumes at once, but they're consistent, and repeat orders add up. You could also offer custom engraved designs for weddings, parties, or branding, turning basic spoons into premium keepsakes. On platforms like Etsy or Amazon Handmade, custom wooden cutlery can sell for 3 to 5 times the price of standard ones. They're lightweight, easy to store, and cheap to ship. Quality and timely delivery will earn you lasting customers. 10. 3-knife trimmer. The crisp, clean edges on every book or photo album you open are often thanks to a 3-knife trimmer. It trims the top, bottom, and side of a book all at once, making the product neat, professional, and high quality. Manual cutting is slow and inconsistent. This fully automated trimmer can cut all 3 edges in seconds with smooth, precise results. It handles various sizes from pocket notebooks to large, comfortable books with ease. Its customer base is Clearprint, shops, bookbinders, photo album makers, and high-end stationery brands. Personalized notebooks, wedding albums, and children's books are big markets in the US and Europe, with customers willing to pay more for premium finishing. If you combine it with digital printers and laminators, you could offer full-service production in a small workshop, handling both outsourcing from print shops and direct custom orders. 11. PE side seal bag making machine. Think about all the packaging. You see daily snack bags, clothing bags, electronics bags. Many are made by a PE side seal bag making machine. It seals and cuts printed film rolls into flat bags, side seal bags, hanging hole bags, and more. Its biggest advantages are speed and flexibility. Load the roll, set the size and seal type, and it does the rest automatically. Whether transparent, colored, or with zippers, it's all possible. The demand for Okumsek and retail packaging keeps growing. Clothing, e-shops, gift packaging, and food delivery all need high-quality bags, often with custom logos and sizes. These small batch, varied size orders are tough to handle manually, but easy for this machine. If you also offer design and printing services, you can turn packaging from a low-margin product into a high-value custom service. Fubbling your profit, the bags are light, easy to store, and great for export. 12. Bread and jam filling machine. Remember the jam making machine from earlier? It makes delicious jam, and the bread and jam filling machine is its perfect partner, precisely placing that jam into every bread roll, making tasty a consistent, scalable standard. Its advantages are speed and uniformity. The machine can dispense exact gram amounts of jam into each bread or pastry with minimal weight deviation, ensuring consistent taste and a professional look. Whether you're making small custom sweets or hundreds daily, it's up to the task. Customers will gladly pay more for freshly made and creative flavors. You could sell at local markets, baking fairs, or farmers markets, or supply to coffee shops and breakfast spots. Showcasing your process and product cutaways on social media will boost orders. 13. Carbonated beverage mixer. A bottle of ice-cold Coke, lemon soda, or even a niche craft sparkling drink'll have a key step in common. The carbonated beverage mixer. Its job is to perfectly blend water, syrup, flavoring, and carbon dioxide to create a stable and refreshing carbonated drink. The process includes ingredient mixing, CO injection, chilling, and pressure holding, ensuring every bottle has a consistent taste and full bubbles. You can produce classic flavors like lemon soda or cola, or develop unique ones like blueberry mint or ginger lemon to stand out in the market. Assuming you produce 10,000 bottles a day, your sales revenue could be anywhere from $10,000 to $30,000 per day. Of course, that's just an estimate. Actual numbers depend on bottle size, distribution channels, and production costs. Even though sugar-free and low-sugar drinks are trending, carbonated beverages still dominate global sales, especially in premium segments like craft sodas and specialty sparkling waters. Sales are rising fast and high in supermarkets and restaurants in Europe and the US. In the next few years, personalized flavors and healthy formulas in carbonated drinks could become new profit drivers. 14. Laser Engraving Machine. In gifts, products, and sign making, the laser engraving machine is a creativity amplifier. It can engrave any pattern-simple text or intricate relief in wood, metal, glass, leather, acrylic, and more. Using a high-energy laser beam, it precisely etches or cuts the surface, creating lines so fine you can see them clearly with a magnifying glass. You can make custom wooden signs, engraved glasses, personalized phone cases. A WordPlus customer base is bigger than you'd imagine. Personalized customization is a high-margin business in the US and Europe. Weddings, anniversaries, corporate gifts, influencer merch, and more all rely on engraving services. With the rise of small batch customization and online sales, these machines are hugely popular among Etsy and Amazon handmade sellers. A laser engraving machine isn't just equipment's your ticket into the high-profit creative market. 15. Roof sheet, roll forming machine. Building houses, fixing warehouses, setting up factories, roofing materials are essential. The roof sheet roll forming machine is the key to quickly shaping color steel coils or galvanized steel coils into finished roof sheets. Using roll forming technology, it processes steel coils into corrugated or ribbed sheets with precise dimensions. Customers can choose color, thickness, and sheet profile for fully trotching. Production stable demand exists in Europe and the US construction markets, not just for homes, but also for factories, farm storage, carports, and more. Production is fast. You can fill large orders in a day, making it perfect for wholesale. If you build long-term partnerships with local builders and contractors, orders will keep coming. These products are easy to transport, low in loss, and high in unit price. Profit margins are attractive. You can even combine with wall panty and gutter machines for a full roofing solution, landing the entire building envelope project in one go. 16. Cellophane wrapping machine. Ever notice how luxury cosmetics, perfumes, and gift boxes are all wrapped in a tight, clear film? It not only looks premium, but also protects against moisture, dust, and tampering. The cellophane wrapping machine is the behind-the-scenes pro for this step. It wraps cellophane or BOPP film precisely around boxes, sealing them with heat for a flawless, wrinkle-free finish, just like products straight off the flagship store shelf, fast, uniform, and ideal. For batch packaging of mid to high-end products, cosmetic factories, perfume makers, gift box companies, electronics package-all are target customers. In the US and Europe, this kind of premium packaging is highly valued, especially during holiday gift seasons where a gorgeous exterior can directly boost product value. If you combine with custom printed boxes and gift ribbons, you can offer on-a-stop packaging services, increasing profits and customer loyalty. Don't underestimate this thin filament might be the key to beating competitors on the shelf. 17. Log debarking machine. In wood processing, before logs are sliced, planed, or laminated, the first step is debarking. Manual debarking is slow and can damage the wood surface. The log debarking machine quickly and efficiently removes bark, making subsequent processing smoother. It handles logs of various diameters and lengths, cleanly removing bark without leaving lots of debris. Fast processing ideal for plywood factories, furniture makers, and construction lumber mills. Demand for wood products is steady in Europe and the US, and high quality. Surface treatment directly affects product pricing. Logs processed by a debarking machine have higher yield rates, less tool wear, and lower costs. If you're entering the wood processing industry, this machine boosts both efficiency and quality, combined with slicers and dryers for a small-scale wood production line and instant order capacity. 18. Bread and cookie slicer. Ever notice how perfectly sliced toast or neat cake strips in bakeries are cut by hand? That's the bread and cookie slicer at work. It slices bread, cake, cookies, and other baked goods into even pieces or blocks with clean, crumb-free edges fast enough to handle holiday rushes, adjustable thickness from thin sandwich slices to thick, fluffy cakes. Ideal for small to medium bakeries, cake factories, and central kitchens. It boosts efficiency and ensures every piece looks the same, improving customer experience in the competitive US and European baking industry. Products with great appearance often sell for 20 to 30% more. If you slice and package neatly before sale, customers see professionalism. 19 egg washing equipment. Ever wonder why supermarket eggs are so clean and shiny? Before hitting shelves, they're processed by professional egg washing equipment. This machine cleans, dries, grades, and sorts eggs on a conveyor line, making every egg look like an ad sample. Eggs ride the conveyor, where gentle rotating brushes and sprays remove dirt. Then they're dried and automatically graded by weight and packed efficient and effective. Assuming you wash and grade 100,000 eggs a day, their retail value could be $15,000 to $40,000. Just an estimate. Actual numbers depend on source and sales channel. Large egg farms in Iowa, Minnesota, and Ontario rely heavily on automated washing and grading. These are North America's main egg supply centers, with rising consumer focus on food safety and farm-total traceability. Demand for this equipment will only grow. 20. Eyelet punching machine. Ever notice the metal eyelets on giant billboards in New York or windproof tarps on Texas ranches? Those neat, sturdy holes are thanks to the eyelet punching machine. It works simply. A high-pressure punch creates holes in fabric while pressing and fixing metal eyelets, ensuring they won't tear under tension. Used for banners, tents, waterproof cloths, shade nets, and more. Ad companies in California and waterproof fabric makers in Florida need tons of eyelet processing. With booming outdoor activities and advertising, these machines are busy all year round. 21. Shoe upper leather cutting machine. Ever see craftsmen use a shoe upper leather cutting machine to precisely cut each piece of shoe material? Its advantages: fast, clean cuts, and high material utilization. Place leather on the work table, input the design or template, and the cutting tool follows the set path, ensuring symmetry and reducing waste compared to manual cutting suitable for real, synthetic, or suede leather. Assuming you cut 500 pairs of uppers a day, processing income could be $1,000 to $2,500. Again, just an estimate depending on brand and shoe type. With high-end custom shoes and small batch fashion shoes trending, demand for precision cutting keeps rising, especially for machines that support quick mold changes and complex patterns. 22. Laminating machine. Anyone in printing and packaging knows that the look and feel of paper and cardboard often comes down to that final layer. The laminating machine puts a protective coat on printed materials. It applies a clear or matte film to paper or cardboard, making products look upscale and resistant to water stains and scratches. The process is simple. The film is heated and pressed onto the paper for a perfect bond. Posters, boxes, covers, and signs look richer in color, smoother to the touch, and much more durable. A mid-speed solvent laminator, like a manual cardboard laminator, costs a few $1,000s depending on width and speed. Buy rolls of film and your printed items, and you can laminate hundreds to thousands per hour. Batch production is easy, high-end gift. Packaging, takeout boxes, book covers, and signs all need laminating. If you handle 1,000 square meters a day for a local print shop, you could earn $500 to $1,000 daily, even after materials and labor margins are solid with cultural events. Booming, eco-friendly, and biodegradable films are increasingly popular. This is your chance to break into the market. 23. Candle wax pouring and filling machine. Candles are a romantic yet practical. Business homes, cafes, hotels, even weddings use scented candles for ambiance. The candle wax pouring and filling machine helps you accurately pour liquid wax into molds or containers. Operation is simple. Melt the wax, add fragrance and color. Then the machine automatically fills containers like glass cups, tins, or ceramic jars. Semi-automatic models can fill 2 at once, fast and precise with no mess. Investment. Why, semi-auto candle filling machine costs a few hundred to over $1,000, depending on heads and accuracy. Raw materials are paraffin, soy wax, beeswax, plus fragrances, dyes, and wicks. The US candle market values handmade feel and unique scents, so you can combine batch production with custom fragrances, meeting big orders while keeping your brand's artisanal charm. 24. USB data, cable assembly machine. Electronics accessories never go out of style. And USB data cables are always in demand. The USB data cable assembly machine helps you quickly mass-produce cables. It automates cutting, stripping, crimping, soldering, and even tests for connectivity, ensuring every cable reliably transmits data and power. Compared to manual work, it's dozens of times faster and much more consistent. A fully automatic USB cable assembly machine costs anywhere from a few thousand to $10,000, plus depending on features, raw materials, wire, USB connectors, packaging bags. If you focus on eco-friendly materials or fast charging, prices can be even higher. Cables are high turnover items, and many brands outsource production. You can take B2B orders or launch your own brand on Amazon or eBay. Lots of profit models to choose from. 25 brick making machine. Bricks may seem ordinary, but construction, paving, landscaping, even home renovations all need them. A semi-automatic cement hollow brick machine lets you produce bricks from raw materials to finished products in a small workshop. The process: mix cement, sand, and gravel, add water, pour into the mold. The machine uses high-pressure vibration for denser, stronger bricks. Different molds make hollow, paver, sidewalk bricks, and more. Investment. A semi-auto cement brick machine costs $3,000 to $8,000 depending on capacity and mold count. Raw material costs are low, especially if you use construction, waste, or industrial slag, turning trash into treasure. Eco-friendly and custom landscape bricks are increasingly in demand, especially for private villas, commercial plazas, and public spaces. You can enter the local construction supply chain or take direct orders from landscape contractors. Once you build stable partnerships, orders tend to be ongoing. 26. Suitcase manufacturing machine. Travel goods are always hot in global trade, and suitcases are high-frequency, quick-operate products. For technology, heating and high-pressure forming. Add PP-ABS pellets to the hopper, melt and mold for a sturdy case. Swap molds for different sizes and shapes. Add lining, zippers, wheels, and handles for the finished product. Prices: a small plastic suitcase forming machine costs $10,000 to $30,000. Larger or more automated models cost more. Raw material costs are stable. ABS and PC plastics are easy to source globally. If you make 200 suitcases a day, wholesale sales could top $4,000 daily. Demand is steady, especially for lightweight, scratch-resistant, waterproof cases. You can OEM for big retailers or build your own brand for Amazon, Walmart, etc. with custom designs and logo printing. You can also break into the corporate gift and promo market. After reading this, you might be thinking, if I had these machines in my garage, they'd be money printers. Actually, starting a home business isn't as far-fetched as you think. The key is mastering a few core steps first. Start with products, or like if you love snacks, begin with food processing equipment. It's easier to learn and find customers. Second, don't spend big up front. Start with low-capacity machines to test the process. Figure out sales channels and customer base, then upgrade equipment later. Third, leverage social media and local platforms to sell. Even if you ship from home, great photos and videos will attract steady orders. Fourth, stay flexible. Don't be afraid to pivot. Sometimes one machine can launch several business lines, like a popcorn maker, for both theaters and wedding parties. The beauty of home entrepreneurship is you can start small, learn as you go, and scale up gradually. One day, you'll look back and see that a single machine helped you build your own empire. If you're interested in any equipment from the video, let me know in the comments or DM me, subscribe, and share this video with that friend who always says, I want to start a business. The next person to turn their home into a factory could be you.